Since this is your first time here, I need you to understand this. Nothing on this channel is presented as fiction. Each episode is built from a single case file, a collection of statements, recordings, and details that were never fully explained. Some names have been changed, some audio has been damaged, but nothing has been added. You are not here to be scared. You are here to listen because once a file is open, it may never stop unfolding. And this is only the beginning. This channel does not document answers. It documents what was left unresolved. These are not legends. They are not theories. They are records abandoned before conclusions could be reached. Every episode begins the same way, with a file that should have been closed, but wasn't. Tonight, we open the first. There is a name that appears in places it shouldn't. Not on payrolls, not on staff directories, not on any document meant to be public. But it appears in margins and footnotes and handwriting that doesn't match the rest of the page. The name is Daniel Mercer. Mercer is not an investigator. He does not interrogate suspects. He does not search for evidence. He collects aftermaths. Mercer's job, if it can be called that, is to catalog incidents that refuse to stay consistent. Cases where witnesses remember different endings, locations don't align with maps, timeline contradicts themselves. When enough inconsistencies gathers in one place, Mercer opens a box. Inside each box is a file. Inside each file is a problem that never stopped happening. Mercer doesn't try to fix them. He preserves them. Most files begins with paperwork. This one began with a voicemail. The message was left on a number that hadn't been active in 6 years. No caller ID, no timestamp, just a voice, calm, male, careful.
I was told this number belonged to someone who keeps records. I don't know who gave it to me. They just said, call before it starts again. I think it already has. My name is Evan Reed. I'm not reporting a crime. I'm reporting a pattern. It started 3 months ago. I noticed things in my apartment were off. Not moved, not missing, just wrong. Rooms felt longer than they should have been. Hallways echoed when they shouldn't. And there was a door, one I don't remember installing. I measured it. Every time, the dimensions were correct. But when I stood in front of it, I felt like I was standing too close and too far away at the same time. I never opened it. I didn't have to. Something on the other side already knew me. It started saying my name. Not out loud, in the pauses in between sounds.
Mercer never responded to the voicemail. He didn't need to. By the time Evan Reed finished speaking, the file was already open. Mercer logged the call, transferred the audio to tape, placed it in a box without a label. On the inside cover of the folder, he wrote one line. Caller is no longer the only witness. In the next episode, Mercer listens to the second message Evan left, the one recorded from inside the apartment after the door opened. Daniel Mercer logged the first message at 2:14 a.m. He did not listen to it again. He never does. Mercer believes a statement only exists once, and the moment is given. Replaying it changes it. The second message arrived 46 hours later.
I wasn't going to call again. I thought if I ignored it, it might lose interest. That was wrong. It's not the door anymore. It's the space around it. I started sleeping in the living room. The bedroom felt crowded. Not physically, like something had already decided where everything should be. The walls sound different now. Not louder, closer.
Mercer noted that Evan never raised his voice, even when describing fear. Especially then. Fear makes people rush.
It waits for quiet. That's how it speaks. Not with noise. With the absence of it. When the refrigerator stops humming. When the air conditioner clicks off. That's when it gets closer. It doesn't say my name every time. Just enough to remind me it remembers. It says it the way someone does when they're standing behind you. Close enough that they don't have to be loud.
This was the moment Mercer adjusted the file. He didn't add a label. He removed one. The word incident was crossed out, replaced with ongoing condition.
I never touched the handle. I didn't need to. The gap underneath changed. Light doesn't come through it the same anymore. Sometimes it's darker. Sometimes it's wrong. I checked my phone. 4 hours passed. I didn't move. I don't think the apartment did either.
At this point, Mercer stopped the tape. Not because it ended, because it hadn't. The recording continued for another 6 minutes. Nothing was said. That silence was not empty. Mercer marked it. Presence detected. No verbal output.
If you're hearing this, I think it means I wasn't supposed to. It's standing where the door was, and it knows I called you.
Mercer sealed the box at 3:02 a.m. He did not sleep because for the first time, the file changed after it was closed. Someone left a message on Mercer's line from inside the apartment.